During the Fourth Synod of Cebu in 1985, His Eminence Ricardo Cardinal Vidal, following the guidance of Vatican II's decree on priestly training, requested Father Manny Hinete to formulate a program that would intensify the spiritual pastoral formation of the seminarians in theology. The need for a non-academic year dedicated to the integration of psychological, spiritual, and pastoral dimension was deemed necessary. This paved the way to the Spiritual Pastoral Formation Year, the SPFY. For a few months, the first SPFY Formation Center was in a private house rented in Banawa, Cebu City. The center soon transferred to Pastoral Cebu in 1986. Realizing the need for a permanent house, Cardinal Vidal had a formation center built right in the Archbishop's compound. When the building was finished in 1987, the formators and seminarians of SPFY have since then made a home in this edifice. In order to better realize this vision of a holistic formation and to better equip the candidates with the necessary tools before they finally embark on their ministerial journey, the SPFY program facilitates formation of each seminarian through the following modules: a journey to self, to others, and to God. In the journey to self, the seminarian is provided with a deeper grasp of who he is. He is brought to a deeper awareness, knowledge, and understanding of himself. In order to achieve these goals, certain programs are provided, such as journal writing workshop, intrapersonal relationship, healing the inner child, psycho-spiritual integration, human sexuality and affectivity seminar, and clinical pastoral education. Having understood and know better his self, particularly his humanness, the seminarian also journeys towards other selves, relating with them in a more humane, compassionate, and loving manner. This journey has for its program the following: family immersion, genogram, fishing and farming immersion, and job immersion. The journey towards God provides the seminarians the necessary integration of his spiritual and apostolic experiences of SPFY program. The seminarian is expected to grow in his commitment to Christ through prayer and action as the foundation of his priestly life and ministry. Essentially, this comprises spiritual direction, prayer workshop, retreat and spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius, recollection giving. Let us go back in time and meet the SPFY directors since the year it was founded up until the present. Reverend Monsignor Emilio L. Bataclan, Reverend Monsignor John F. Du, Reverend Father Vicente Rey M. Penagunda, Reverend Father Ramon Fred C. Ofredo, Reverend Father Patricio U. Ornopia, Reverend Monsignor Rogelio T. Fuentes, Reverend Father Alan P. De Lima, Reverend Father Alvin C. Raipan. Gratefully, we are in awe of the leadership and contributions these directors had extended and still extending even at this present moment. With passion for the formation, they took to mind and heart the task which the Church of Cebu entrusted to them. These led many seminarians from neighboring dioceses to become more effective and effective priests. SPFY is not alone in her noble task of forming young men to become ministers in Christ's vineyard. She has always been enjoyed and cherished endeavors and hearty sacrifices of committed and loving persons who share themselves in the fulfillment of her God-ordained responsibility of molding every seminarian in the different aspects of their life's journey. With the undying benevolence and ever-flowing generosity of her benefactors, sponsors, and friends, Spfy continues to live out and fulfill her vision mission. She remains loyal and perpetually obedient to her role that the Mother Church and the loving Lord has given to her. From her gentle and caring womb were born generations of men who have become wounded healers, agents of renewal, and living symbols of God's love forevermore. Spfy will always be a sacred haven and a loving sanctuary to men who devote their lives to be genuine and steadfast imitators of Christ, and by being true servant leaders, become holy priests and courageous prophets of their times.